Turning now to a live look at St. Peter's Square in Vatican City this morning as we continue to follow breaking news where just hours ago the Vatican confirmed that Pope Francis has died. Earlier this morning, bells went off at the Vatican to mark his passing. Now, this comes just hours after the Pope greeted visitors at Easter Mass yesterday. The Pope was the first Latin American pontiff, and he died at the age of 88. Our Jalissa Garza joins us live in studio this morning with more.
Yeah, Jalissa, we know that the Pope had been in and out of the hospital for weeks before this.
Yeah, a lot of people were concerned when it came to his health. Now, according to the Vatican, the news that Pope Francis died came just after 7:30 a.m. local time, which was Sunday evening for us. This coming just a day after he surprised many by appearing outside the Vatican on Easter Sunday. The Pope's declining health had sparked concerns in recent months, and now the Catholic Church begins mourning the loss of a Pope who broke barriers in many ways.
Pope Francis was the first Jesuit pope, the first Latin American pope, and the first from the Americas. Throughout his clerical career, Francis displayed a humble style that earned him the nickname the People's Pope, often wearing plain robes and living in a small apartment at the Vatican. He rode the bus, cooked his own meals, and preached in the poorest neighborhoods while in Argentina. He also made history in Philadelphia when he addressed Congress and celebrated Mass with hundreds of thousands of people. As leader of the Catholic Church, he advocated heavily for immigrants, refugees, and the poor, and he showed a lighter touch than previous popes on social issues like gay marriage. This morning, reaction is pouring in following his passing.
I just read it. One of my friends texted me, and she texted me, "Do you know that the Pope just died?" And I said, "Really?" And then I sort of checked it, and I was sort of really shocked, because I was here yesterday at Mass, and I saw the Pope, and he looked just so fragile.
It's a moment of a bit of sadness and at the same time thankfulness and celebration of life.
A lot of emotions there, clearly, so early in the morning. So many people already outside the Vatican, just terrible news to wake up to for me.
It really is remarkable that he was there on Easter.
It really was. And what a wonderful gift for visitors who got to see him one last time and they didn't know it was going to be his last time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now we look towards the future. What happens now?
Yeah, so we're kind of in a transition, right, to find who will be the next pope. So the Vatican is in what is a transitional period called sede vacante, which means the seat is vacant. For now, the College of Cardinals will temporarily assume leadership, but no decisions will be made until a new pope is elected. Now, we'll enter a period of mourning, which typically lasts 9 days. Then the funeral will be held in St. Peter's Square inside the Vatican. During the funeral, the Pope's body is typically laid in St. Peter's Basilica for the public to pay their respects. Then in about 2 or 3 weeks from now, cardinals who are under the age of 80 will gather in the Sistine Chapel for the conclave, which is a secret voting process to elect the new pope. Now, the cardinals will vote in secret by writing a name on a ballot. Then voting will continue until a candidate receives a 2/3 majority. Following each vote, the ballots are burned, and the public will then know exactly when a new pope is chosen based on smoke signals. So black smoke means an unsuccessful election, but white smoke means that a new pope has been elected. The new pontiff will be installed less than a week after he's been elected. So still a pretty big process to go through before they do find a new pope.
Yes, very lengthy process, as you said, Jalissa, and they haven't really swayed from tradition. So that's what we can expect in the weeks to come.
Yeah,
Thank you so
absolutely.
much. All right, meantime, you can download the KHOU 11 app and turn on push notifications, and we'll send you the latest updates right to your phone.
Time now 6:06.